Hey divas, I'm live. I quickly got myself a little bit freshened up. I still got my sneakers on. And I thought I'd come and join you today because I'm just feeling so compelled, so lit up, and I really want to share a little bit about how I live my life, how I'm working. I put up that post the other day about me having a $48,000 day. And I'm going to be going into a full breakdown on that next week. And if you're on my bot or on my list, you'll be notified all about that. I'm trying to look in the camera. Hi, Alicia. I'll wait for a few of you to come on. I've been lighting candles here for us all, and I might just light some incense as well. I also really want to do a little ritual to begin in a moment. I'll wait for a few more people to join and find me. Megan, could you please get, hey, Holly, hey, Christine, hey, everyone. I really want to begin to start, hey, Scarlett, with a ritual. Could you get me a plate so when I'm finished with this beautiful sage? Hey, Tina. Hey, everyone. I'll just wait a little bit longer. How's everyone going? How's everyone feeling about the new year? Are you excited? Are you lit up? Are you feeling illuminated? Are you feeling scared? Hey, Stacy. Hey, oh, it's you, Stacy. Gorgeous woman. Hey, Elena. Hey, gorgeous Stacy. Okay. I want to share something with you as well. Sometimes when people apply for calls with us, if you say you've not got money, you can't get credit, from now on, we're just going to speak to everybody because I really feel that if you're not in victim, if you are resourceful, years ago, it's about 4 years ago now, I had very little cash. And that's why I got into this whole business. I was so done with under earning and underselling, and I was just exhausted and over it. And so I don't judge anyone for not having cash. What I stand for and where I'm at is about helping you rise up incredibly quickly to be able to sell, serve, and live in a way that is deeply, deeply nourishing to your soul. Yes, if you've ever been rejected for a call with a call from us, have no fear. We can reach out to you. We can get on a call with you. The only thing that we do ask is that you're open and that you're resourceful. We have a beautiful new offer as well. It's called Six Figure Diva, and it has a payment plan. We don't do payment plans usually, but it has a payment plan for 5 months. I think it's $588 by 5. It is comprehensive as fuck. It has swipe files, templates, live coaching calls. We usually do it over 6 weeks and doing it over 8 weeks, and it's just juicy, juicy, juicy. So it's a great place to start. You can up level from there. Victoria did 21 grand in her first 3 weeks. Kira did 8 grand in her first few days. That's not for everyone. It's going to be dependent on your ability to apply and move. I had another woman yesterday join High-End Empire Diva Mind from Jody from the UK. And this is the energy. She was just like, okay. And she got the first module and she looked at all the templates and the swipe files, and she's a beauty therapist, and she also does coaching. And so we started packaging up all these different offers for her around doing like a membership platform. So the beauty work, but then I'm thinking, well, the beauty work is one thing. Let's look at, thanks for all the love. Let's look at also the inner work, because that's where you want to go. So we came up with all these little packages, and today she sent me all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, type it up, put it together, and I'll look at it in class. But she's raring and ready to go. And I was saying to her, she said, do you think I can do it? I said, yes, I think you can do it. You've got 50 clients. She's charging probably $150, $200. Of course you can do it. You just need a process, and you need to follow the process, and then you need to apply it. So it's really an energetic transformation. In order to have more money, it needs to be, oh my God, my music's going like crazy. Hey, Siri. I didn't even notice that. Stop. Sometimes the music just turns on. Sorry, my techno music. I love techno. I love testo. I love dance music. I'm very much high on life, right? And that's a really important. I've just gone off tangent. I'll come back to what I was saying about Jody and what we were teaching her. But I think in order to really cultivate also sales, I'm going to be telling you this, you have to be excited about what you're doing. You have to be like a buoyant, higher level energy to invite people to meet you there. I think a lot of people, especially soul empaths, hey gorgeouses, I just love the love. I'm sending you so much love back. What they do is they get caught up in someone's struggle. They get caught up in someone's suffering. And what happens is the two energies come together and merge and we go into this kind of co-created sort of lower vibration energy field. And you don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. If you really want to serve another human being, you want to stay grounded in your divinity, in your presence, in your passion, in your love, in your abundance. And what you're doing then is inviting someone to join you at that point. You want to empathize with people. You want to listen to people, of course. But what you're doing when you're doing this work and inviting someone to come and work with you is you're inviting them to come up to another level. I spoke to a woman yesterday and she was sort of sitting on the edge, and she'd worked with heaps of other coaches before. And I just held her and listened to her. We had a good giggle. I talked about when I was really struggling and really what I really do think about riches and money. And I remember, growing up in a house that was like a mansion with an inside, pool, and having this very toxic and healthy relationship with my mum. I'm not blaming my mum. I'm just saying that's how it was. And I learned very, very quickly that a mansion and a house and nice cars is like poison if there's no love, if you don't feel safe there. And so that experience has made me very, very clear about really what wealth and riches is. It's not the mansion for me anyway. It's nice to have those things, but those things will come anyway. They're just like, abundance is limitless. What is most important to me and really what I stand for is, first of all, your energetic presence. Like, you can be in the richest environment and be so poisoned. So you have to do the work to alleviate and release and transmute darkness to come into light in order to have real riches. I made a pact that when I moved into a little shitty apartment, I loved that apartment. I was grateful for that apartment. I was grateful for where I was at, and I made it the best that I could possibly make it. And, the most important thing was for me that when I lay down at bed at night, I wouldn't feel like I would be attacked. I would feel safe. I was safe to be myself. I was safe to express myself. I wasn't going to be manipulated when I showed vulnerability. And I've always liked beautiful sheets, and I would always just whatever money I could spend to make me feel lush and safe. But at the end of the day, at first, it's that energetic shift, isn't it? Does everyone understand what I'm coming from? Hey, everyone. Hey, gorgeouses, right? And so through that, at the end of the day, I'm just going to go back, that shift for me came with this unwavering, deep, committed choice that I was going to live in an environment that was safe, that I was going to learn how to make my own money, that whether I had to crawl there, and on many days I crawled there, I was going to create a beautiful divine business that was nourishing and loving, doing the sacred work that I was called to do. I had to master packaging. I had to master getting out of my own way. I had to master my energy. When you join a program like ours, by the way, or mine, I should say, but it's ours, all the people that work for me, it's a collective, beautiful program. And all the women who are already members become part of the program. We're unified, we're together, we're in sisterhood, right? And it kind of changes its vibration. Like all my team, my sales team, they're amazing, my divas. If you don't want to buy from us, don't buy from us. You should get on a call. You should get on a call. Have a chat, like ask questions. just ask the questions that will make you feel good and safe. And whether it's a yes or a no, I'm not so concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is you feeling heard, safe to make a conscious choice that is going to help you really grow not only your business, but illuminate your own like soul, your own presence to get out of suffering, right? So going back to Jody, we looked at, okay, well, how many clients do you have? She already has all these beauty, clients, such as an esthetician, a beauty therapist. And I'm like, you got 50 clients. So if you sold $2,000 packages to 50 clients, that's $100,000. Now you can sell them right now. You go and pitch them. If you only sold half of them, you've still made $50,000. Like, this is not brain science. And I suppose the thing is that it's about coming into a space with someone like me who is so activated, who is so switched on. And then she joined my program. She's already starting to pitch, and this is in 24 hours. And when she joined, she said to me, Ingrid, I think you signed me up for the wrong program. And I said, oh, what do you mean? And she said, this looks like a $30,000 plus program. And I'm like thinking, what link did I send her? Like, I know, I think you're in the right program. And she said, oh my God, I am blown away by the content and how much content, and holy fuck. So you can be assured that everything that we do is, it's very professional. We've been developing this program for over 4 years. So if you do want to speak to someone, absolutely do that. And then today I want to go into a little ritual to just send out so much love to you all. I hope that through your journey, if you've ever felt lost or that you can't get it right, I just want to say that you're not broken, you're not wrong. You probably just haven't been in an environment that really can hold you in the way that you deserve and need to be held. So I'm sending you so much love. Please, please, please trust that you have the ability, that you're a divine, holy, gorgeous woman, and that what you have to share and your work is worth thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars when you get this right. Sometimes it's hard to fathom that type of growth. But when you get an offer down, you need an offer that is, number one, sellable, that people really want. And then later on, when you're really ready, you can start off selling private. Selling private work is the fastest path to cash, because you can literally craft an offer in 24 to 48 hours and be selling it within a matter of days, right? When you begin to really own your voice and your visibility is on fire, and then when you begin to have your own funnels and you're beginning to send traffic, it's not about, oh, will I make enough money? If you get it all on fire, which you will, it's more about how do I sustain the growth and the level of service with so many new clients coming in. So I just want you to feel into that also for a moment. How would it feel for you to just have floods of people coming in, people messaging you, people saying, I want to buy from you. I really want you to feel into that. And one of my divine things that I do share with my students, and I'm going to share it with you now, is that you have to give yourself permission. Like, will you give yourself full permission right now in this very moment to have a radical divine healing around your relationship with yourself and money? Are you ready, truly? I want you to participate in this. Are you really ready, truly? Shelly, hi, gorgeous. Hey, everyone. Summer, beautiful to see you. Nikki, are you really ready to release yourself from the chains and the vows and the karmic cords and the threads and the obligations and the commitments and the patriarchal bondage and the shame? Are you? Are you willing and ready to liberate yourself from that now? You can do it in this moment. Say, I command it, I command it, I command it, and so it is. Imagine every single fiber of your being, every single cell of your being vibing with pink divine love and light. And everything that isn't serving you, that is anger and rage and sorrow and grief and self-hatred and self-attack and embarrassment and shame, to be released from every single cell of your being. And I just like to close my eyes and visualize it gradually shifting out of my body and into my feet down into my toes and into the earth. And you can do this every single day. I used to do this every day. And I would imagine it every single day, releasing. And I'd usually see it as a word, as a color. It might look like blood. It might look like pus in your body, and just say, I release it with grace. 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. And allow it to leave your body, and then see every single cell of your being, from the top of your head, from your crown, literally flooding down through your eyes, through your nose, through your throat chakra, into your heart chakra, into your breasts. So my bra, I was going to show you my boobs. That would be scary. Into your tummy, into your womb, into your legs, down your legs. And you might feel it get stuck somewhere. And you say, I'm safe, I am whole, I am rich, I'm divine, I release you, I release it, I release you. When I say I release you, you might be releasing someone or something, or a time in your life where you feel abused or harmed or hurt. You may have hurt yourself. I release you, I release you, I release you, I release the fear, I release the pain, I release the shame, I release the rage, I release the chains, I release the contracts from all past lifetimes, this lifetime, into future realms and parallel realities now with ease, love, and grace, and I return to my divinity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. How does everyone feel? Hey, everyone. Hi. And so it is. Hey, how does it feel? How does it feel to be free from the chains that bind us? They're not even our chains. They're usually chains of others, family, friends, past lives. Hey, Deb. Sorry, I didn't mean to show you my boobs. Thank God I had a bra on. Right? You might want to do a ritual like this every single day. I do it in the shower every day. I command it, says Penelope. Yes, and so it is. Every day you want to set a command, an energetic command of that which you seek. Another thing that I do every single day is I usually write out, or I start to attune to the amount of money I want to make. And I'll be telling you, I will go into this in more detail next week with this full official class that I'm doing about my 48K day. I've already done another, 15 grand this morning. It just keeps coming. I do have incredible offers that I've crafted. Hey, gorgeous Michelle. I do have a promotion sort of system set up in place. I do speak up. I do reach out to people when they've shown interest. I know how to sell with heart and love. I have a very unique style. I even teach this, like in our curriculum, we have this process called the reach out method. We give you every single word, exactly what to say. We give you full scripting, everything. We do role plays in my Diva Mind to really ensure that you can not F it up when you get on a call. Because the thing is, you could have the best offer, you could be the most profoundly gifted healer, you could have even a killer looking funnel, but if you then get someone on a call and you F it up because you feel like you're going to hurl, you're too aggressive, you're not assertive enough, you don't know how to handle objections. I used to hate talking about money. Hate it. Loathe it. I used to do webinars and never pitch. It made me feel so uncomfortable to the point of literally wanting to hurl. And really at the end of the day, it just poisoned me so much. And I'm inviting you to really begin to shift your perception of selling. And one of the things that I do is, yes, I'm fierce and all of that, but I'm also loving. And so it's an energy, it's a modulation, isn't it? Around, when I did a healing session with this woman yesterday who was sitting on that edge, I didn't care in the end. Like, I know I can help her. Of course, I did want her to say yes, but the energy of that space, and I adored her, and I felt her, and we connected, and we giggled, and we cried, and at the end of the day, and I didn't pitch her, and I told her to go and take her time. And I gave her some very specific steps that she needed to take in order to make a really conscious choice for herself, because there was so much fear. And she did that. And I said, I'm going to let you follow up with me. And so she went away. And this morning, when I'm rushing around like a lunatic, we sent her the link. She's made her payment and she's in. That is an energy, right? That is, of course, I know what I'm doing. Of course, I'm professional. And I offered her a beautiful heart-to-heart connection. And I'm not like in this grabbing, desperate field of energy around sales. I just trust that I will sell. Another beautiful intent is that I just see it already done. And I literally see love pouring out of every single cell of my being. And I see myself energetically tuning in and really receiving that woman in her full presence. And that's where I begin to download strategy as well. It's like I know exactly, I can begin to see almost like scrolls of information come to me. Do this, do this, do that. I've got another woman who's worked with me before. She did really well selling branding packages, like 18K, 20K packages. And now she's had something pretty intense happen to her personally, and she's been great with that and really transformed, and she's opening up to doing a lot more spiritual teaching. And I'm just getting visions upon vision upon vision. And, part of people's healing is also them deciding, do I want to do this, and stepping into that power. And you can hold presence for them, you can have the vision, but it is up to them to claim it. It is their soul choice. You can't do it for them. It is their yes to themselves more than it is to ever you. Because when you're selling, do you know what I mean? It's like when someone's saying yes to you, they're really saying yes also very deeply to themselves. So I just keep holding the vision for that woman and for her most powerful choice, whatever that may be. So divas, I will tell you, just to really wrap this up, you've got to have an offer, and a really great offer is not enough. You've got to master sales. You've got to nourish and nurture your audience. You've got to have the right messaging that really resonates on a deep level. Otherwise, they won't know what the fuck you're doing or selling or who you are or how you can help them. And it's literally like this energetic mismatch. It's literally like you will never, I'm sorry, I can feel it vibrationally with people. You're never going to get there if it isn't like this beautiful, harmonized intent through the message, through the voice, how you're showing up, your offer, the whole shebang. So I've got no boobs, this top keeps falling down. I better take it to the seamstress. It just has to be this fully embodied field of energy, and it is also advanced strategy, right? It is. It's both. It's both. Working with me and the prices that I charge, honestly, it's small for the outcome that you will get when you apply the work. I can't do it all for you, but we do have 6 classes a week. You don't have to come to every class. Copywriting, messaging, ads, bots, funnels, positioning. It's there for you so that you can get the help when you want it. Even if you're not there, we answer your questions. It's full on. We don't just sit there talking. You get direct feedback. It's activation. It's the moment you get into, I couldn't even say that word moment, the moment that you get in to the group, what are we doing? Video, getting you out of your own way to own your voice. My clients literally look different from the moment they start to 2 weeks in. They're talking differently. They're showing up differently. They're owning their diva fire. They're communicating in a whole new way. They look completely different. Why is that? Because we're releasing the bonds, the shame, and we're learning how to speak as leaders, as divas, not damsels in distress that have been told to shut the fuck up. Don't act too confident. Don't like yourself too much. Don't pitch your work. It's a completely new language. And when you have a new language and a new field of energy and offers that people get, they will hit the buy button. They will line up to work with you, right? But sitting there hiding and running around in circles, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It just creates more suffering. You feel more stupid and you feel weaker. You feel disempowered. You question yourself, and it just becomes this, it's like a tunnel. It keeps speeding up. Now, what about the flip side? You can shift it and have a whole, hey, gorgeous ones, you can have a whole different paradigm shift and do the opposite. I think people always so much focus on it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be this, all that kind of energy. I was actually speaking to a client of mine, and she said, I said, how are you going? A past client of mine, and she just came back into my diva mind, but she kind of has sometimes this up and down yo-yo effect. And she says, it's really good. And then I kind of go down, up and down. You use the languaging up and down. And I'm going to ask you the question that I asked her. And I said, what shift would you need to make in order for it to just be up? Up, 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 up. Growth, 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 growth. Sell, 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 sell. Serve, 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 serve. Love, 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 love. It's flow. It's flow. You might modulate a bit. You take a few days off, you rest, but it's this continual cycle. And if you tune in, it's like an infinity symbol. It's the infinity symbol of love, infinity symbol of money, infinity symbol of service. And that's actually when I'm talking and sharing my work. It's a beautiful exercise that you can use yourself. It's like an evolution of just love and infinity going in and out, in and out, in and out. As I sit here talking to you, I can't see your faces. I can see your names. I can see that I'm tuning into your energy, and all I am experiencing is love, is love, is love, is love. So what shift would you need to make in order for you to have continuous, consistent growth? First of all, the first thing you want to do is give yourself permission. I now give myself permission to consistently sell, to consistently serve, to consistently, lovingly, juicify, in a juicified way, make money consistently. It's not stop, start. It's not stop, start. It's just completely flowing. That's why I was also testing myself and my energy. I kept hearing people, I'm going to slow down over Christmas. I'm going to slow down. It's the holidays. People don't buy over the holidays. What a crock of shit. What a crock of shit. In Australia alone, and we are a small country with only, 21 million people. Hey, everyone. Hey, gorgeouses. Hey, Cara. Hey, gorgeouses. You gave yourself permission. Hey, everyone. I also teach yoga. Your message radiates. I love that. Hey, Laura. Yes, with your yoga, you can also do like Jaya Lee did. You can start teaching all sorts of different stuff and package up some high-end work so you can make bank doing really deep spiritual healing work. That would be awesome. I can't remember what I was saying just then. There was something I was going to say. Does anyone remember what I was saying? I can't remember. But basically, yeah, you just wanted to be, what's just some blocks that keep me from receiving in order to reach out in love more to help others heal. Well, Jackie was just saying that she's got all these, the blocks. Well, I asked you, before, will you give yourself permission to have a radical healing in this moment, Jackie? Or you really just, because you're getting something out of having those blocks, right? Do you believe in miraculous healing? Do you believe that you can release that stuff right now if you choose to? Here's how I release a lot of my stuff. We are all going to have stuff, right? As being human beings, living our lives, there's always stuff. But the biggest thing that I do, and I've said it a million times, sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it is really about focusing on service and deciding that with any sort of, like someone said to me today, they tried to pitch me, these guys that make about $1 million a month, they're trying to pitch me. And he goes, oh, you seem like you're stuck and so can help you get to $1 million a month. And I'm like, I'm not stuck. I've never been stuck in my life, really. I'm not stuck. I'm elevating at the speed of light. So your languaging and trying to sell to me is off because I'm not stuck. You don't need to tell me I'm stuck in order for me to think that I need you. Like, just know. You're not blocked. Stop saying you're blocked. Say, I'm free. I'm liberated from the chains that bind me. I release it. I release it. I release it. And then you need to go and fucking serve someone. The way that we get out of our own way is to serve. If you're in pain right now, Jackie, think about your audience and those people that you're here to serve. Think about how much pain they're in. So that will help you mobilize yourself to get out of your own way. You ask, what do I need to talk about today? What do I need to say? Who can I help? Dear God, creator of all that is, source energy, connect me to those women, to those people that I am here to help and serve. And you get out of your own way and stop telling yourself you're blocked. Stop telling yourself you're poor and start serving. Start serving, helping, putting out your hand. That's basically what being a light worker and a visionary is. It's just helping someone else. It's way too many women, and I used to be this person, so I get it. We just suffocate in our own toxic stories. If someone has abused you and used you and manipulated you, what we often do is we internalize it and we think that it is us that is the one that is in the wrong. Those that are raped, abused, emotional abuse, subtle like manipulation abuse, narcissism abuse. And then we think, oh, there's something I've done. And you want their love so much and we give and give and give and we try to fix ourselves to get more love, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. So I just want to say that there's nothing wrong with you at all, and really just start to see how talented and divine you are and hold yourself as sacred, and know that all that pain that you've had is really going to be part of the teaching that you will pass on. But do not stop yourself, right? Feel the rage, feel the sorrow, write it out, process the fuck out of your past so that you can allow yourself to make it rain. Every single pain in my life has become part of my teaching. Having my benign tumor, almost losing my life, that brought me to my hands and knees, literally changed the very fiber of my being. Every single chaotic, traumatic event in my life has made me stronger. I have had times of victimhood. I have had times of being bedridden. I have had chronic fatigue. I have had a benign tumor. I've had all these things where my body was completely like my blood got poisoned by this bacteria. I had 3 surgeries. They cut me open 3 times. I hemorrhaged, almost died, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. We've all got our stories. But you can choose to allow that shit to destroy you, or you can use it as a fire that births you into a new level of consciousness. Right. Can I get a right? Can I get an amen? Hey everyone. Hey. Right. Yeah. So I've shared this before, but I will share it quickly with you. There's this process that I have. It's called the gift process. And if you're really wanting to, at the end of this year, kind of close the year off, this is beautiful. I would write, I'm really fast on computer. I'm terrible at writing. People talk about journaling. Journaling's great, but my brain goes so fast that I can barely write. Like I literally can't even read my own writing. So I do a lot of typing and writing, and I go like, it's like playing the piano. My affirmations and my mantras and my new offers, I'm creating all the time. I love it. But what I want you to do is write down, whether it's in a piece of paper or on a computer, whatever floats your boat, on your phone, and write down 10 of your hardest life lessons. And I want you to write on one side of the paper the 10 most challenging times that you've ever gone through, whether it was this year, over the last decade or 2. And then I want you to write the key lesson to the right of every single story, or whatever, situation. So what was the gift in that? I call it the gift process. What was the gift? What was the lesson? What will you never do again? How did you betray yourself? Not to blame and shame yourself, but to learn the lesson. And I want you to learn, because that in itself almost could be the beginning of a fucking book. That in itself could be the beginning of a teaching curriculum. This is like your goals. So when I had a clothing line in New York called Body Love that celebrated all shapes and sizes. The sizing range was, scrumptious for small, or precious for petite, scrumptious, marvelous, luscious, extra luscious, and voluptuous. I had photo shoots. I had African-American models, Asian models, Caucasian models. I raised a heck load of capital. Anyway, long story short, I lost that business, right, due to fraud. A lawyer stole my corporate kit and blackmailed me and basically stole my company from me. Now, if I look at the lesson of that, now, even the universe gave me an exit clause, and he said to me, watch out for someone like me who will steal your company off you. Then the universe gave me an exit clause, and he'd been running upstate. He was in politics as well, and he wanted to run for upstate in politics, which would have been really scary. But anyway, he went MIA, and he said to me, you can let me out of any sort of, contractual agreement. We had no firm contractual agreement. That's why I got myself in this fucked up position to begin with. And I said, oh, don't worry. It's okay. We'll make it work. And when I really look back and analyze what I did there, and I went to make it okay, I went to compensate. But why did I compensate for him? Because on some level, I knew he was a dodgy motherfucker, right? Why did I do it? Why? Because I thought I needed him. Because I was scared to do it on my own. Right? I was disempowered. I was weak. I was fear-based. So that lesson taught me a profound lesson that I will never repeat again, which is that I'm the only person that's irreplaceable in my business. That if I don't heal the karmic wounding and the patterns in my past, that I will perpetuate my suffering, and that I better grow some fucking wild ovarian womb power if I'm ever going to go in business again. And I sat down and worked out, well, how would I do it differently going forward? And when I see something that isn't in alignment and fair, to trust myself enough and love myself enough, and not, because what I would do is I kind of like trust myself, and then I'd be like, yep, that's a clear message. I've got it. I'm very clear, cognizant. I can read energy. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And, but because of my insecurity, I would then question, have I got it right? Am I being too harsh? Am I actually mad? How do I know all this information? Because I'm fucking psychic. Hello. So it just taught me so much. And so instead of being a victim about it or blaming myself about it, it was like, okay, let me take full responsibility for all the wounding that was there and present that came up to be looked at, to be healed. Now, what a lot of people do is they just feel guilty and ashamed, and they don't take the time to process the F out of it and get the gold. Because there's so much gold in these lessons. And so having that awareness, it's not to blame, it's to learn, to grow, and to basically burn up and release the patterns that keep us trapped in that suffering, right? So divas, I also want to just quickly tell you before I wrap up, because I could be here for hours, is that we have a new offer as well. It's called Six Figure Diva. It's a deep dive into packaging up your brilliance to sell high end. It's got theta healing prayers and meditations called Pay, Play, and Hit Your Payday meditations. It's got stuff on sales and marketing and positioning. It's got so much stuff. And if you want to see that website and really analyze the offer, we'll put up a link at sixfigurediva.com/go. We have payment plans. Hey, Mom. My mom's here to visit. Mwah. We have payment. I'll come and say hi. We have payment plans. We have, I'll come and say hi. No. We have payment plans. We have, so it's 588 by 5. It's $2,000 pay in full. You get heaps of pay in full bonuses if you pay in full. I like to make cash. I like to get paid in full, but I also want to help a lot of people who don't have the cash and who want to start selling high end. Like if you join, you can start selling high end. I think Victoria's here who started selling like a boss diva. You can start selling high end very, very quickly. I can't say in a matter of days. I can't say in a week, really. It's going to be dependent on how quickly you apply it. We have swipe files and templates. We have offers for you to just take, literally take. And the way that you craft an offer is very specific in order for it to convert, in order for it to sell. So we have all the copy, all the messaging, 588 by 5. Even if you're completely broke and you can barely afford a fucking latte, get the money together and pay that first amount of money, right? And get the training. It also comes with 8 weeks of live calls so that you'll get your offer analyzed. And like you'll get feedback on your offer if you decide to create your own offer from scratch. And then we also have High-End Empire Diva Mind, which is my next level, which is the 6 live classes a week. I'm offering an extra bonus month for the month of January. So you get 90 days immersion, healings. You get $1 Million Diva, which is my healing membership. So you get really deep, energetic, emotional healing and trauma release work as well. And it's juicy, and the curriculum is vast. Everything from really deep sales strategy, ads, funnels, messaging, voice, video, obviously offers, and it's very comprehensive, and juicy is all F. So if you also have any issues and you get on a call with someone and you don't feel that you really hit it off, and you have any issue whatsoever, the best person to email would be one of my assistants, and her name is Megan. Megan, can you put up your email? It's megan@ingridarna.com. I won't give you my personal email just because I'm so terrible on email. I get so many email. I don't even really like email that much because I always lose stuff. I'm great on Messenger, but you can email her and I send your phone number and I'll personally call you and have a chat with you myself. Happy to call you. We also have an agency. I have a digital agency. It's called $1 Million Media. $1 Million Media produces funnels. We do funnels, we do copy, we do messaging, we do brand, we do some private consulting. I am selling out my funnels like wildfire at the moment because I sold one to a past client, one that was an inbound call, someone that came in and applied for an application. Other people are my past clients. They know my work. They trust me. By the way, the people that you've worked with before are your hot leads. Another beautiful action for you all to do, by the way, is to write a list of all your previous clients and start reaching out to them, start messaging them, start inviting them into working with you in 2020, right? Get activated. Making money right now at this time is beautiful. Everyone is ready. And what I was going to say before is in Australia alone, we had 2.1 billion in sales on Boxing Day. And as I said, so the United States must have been like 30 billion. So that's the sale day after Christmas. I think when people are struggling and suffering, your business isn't rocking. Hey, gorgeous Raza, Sharda, Kylie, Tressa, Wendy, Jackie again, Shelly. When your business isn't flowing, just be very mindful to not go into this, oh my God, it's okay to have freakouts and go, it's not working. And then you want to go, okay, well, how do I make it work? What do I have to set up? What do I put into place in order to make this fucking rock so I can have a 10K month, a 20K month, a 30K month, a 50K month? We have offers, by the way, for you if you're just starting out. We have offers for if you're more established. We have offers for you if you're at already $1 million or $2 million a year. We can absolutely help you. So just make sure that you don't go into full-blown fight, flight, scarcity. And if you're in that vibe right now, go back and do my meditation and just keep chanting as well. This is what I used to do all the time when I was struggling. I was like, and I still do it today. I am rich. I am rich. I am rich, 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 and I attract clients at the speed of light, dream divine clients. I am rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, and so it is. And I would always pray for courage to speak up, courage to show up, courage to back myself, courage to do the work. Courage. One of my most favorite words is courage, which comes from the word, heart, to have heart. Okay, I'm just going to... Hey, Shelley, are you okay? Hey, Nina. This has her frame overcoming the loss of my husband and the loss of his business and our home. Nina, bless you. All of it was wiped out. Yep. And now, Nina, you have to, I'm sorry for your loss. I get it. And you know what? You can change it around. You can change it all around. And I'm sorry for your loss. Hey, everyone. Terry, just making sure I say hello to people. Jody. Hey, everyone. Yeah, don't stop. Anyway, guys, come and join me. This is an invitation. Get on a call at ceodivachat.com. Can we also put up the link to the Six Figure Diva page? Check out Six Figure Diva. Message me if you want to speak to me. Email Megan or Megan. It is really, but it's spelled Megan, Megan @ingridana.com. If you have any additional questions that you need help with, my team, Gemma, Cinti, Emily. I've got a new lady starting, Paula, who's actually done my program. They're all amazing. They're all loving. They're all incredible. They understand the business deeply. They're just gorgeous to speak to. We will activate you. We will, command that you expand yourself on these calls. One of my beautiful friends, she started off as a client. We've also become friends because I just love my clients. Her name is Kate. She's a psychic. She's a Hollywood psychic. And just from that call alone, and another beautiful client of mine, Adweedy, they said Adweedy said it was worth like over $1,000. It's like so powerful. We will pitch to you. We will pitch to you if you feel that you're a fit. So I'm not ashamed of that. If we don't feel that you're a fit, we won't pitch. If you don't want us to pitch, tell us not to pitch. But if we feel that we are a fit, I saw this lovely lady who's a best-selling author write an email this week. And she said, I'll get on a call and don't worry, we won't do any sales pitching. And I'm like, why not? I'm like, why? Why are we having a chat? Like what's wrong with selling? Like if we feel that we can help you and we feel that the energy is jamming, we will make an offer. Okay? If that makes you feel uncomfortable on any level, you should not get on a call, because I'm not going to feel ashamed for pitching work that I think that can really help you. But I will tell you, you're also going to feel incredible, because we're going to give big, ask you some tough questions. Questions that need to be asked. Holy shit. Hey, everyone. Oh, hey, Anya. My pleasure. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, everyone. Okay, divas, I'm sending you so much love. Hey, gorgeous Scarlett. Oh, yes, love, courage, heart. Yeah. How can you bring in more courage for 2020? Right? How can you bring in more courage? What does courage look like for you? How does it feel? Mine is sitting here. I've been up since 4 a.m. I've trained. I've still got my sweats on. Putting on a bit of makeup, coming down here and just going, fuck it. I'm going to talk. I'm going to speak. I'm going to share and just do my work. That is courage for me today. I don't know what courage looks like for you. And really just having a heart-to-heart about like who I am, what I stand for, my message. I want to offer value. I want to serve you. And I think the other thing is just trusting. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real and transparent. And the energy has to be. So I want you to think of that for yourselves. If you don't have to be perfect, trying to be perfect usually creates separation. It's through just more authenticity and feeling that you have enough to contribute, that you are more than enough, creates intimacy, right? Intimacy. And without intimacy, we don't have real connection, and without connection, you're not going to have conversion. I'm going to say that again. Without connection and intimacy, you will not have conversion. So when you judge and question yourself all the time, how are you going to have intimacy with another human being when you can't really have deep intimacy and love and connection with your own self, with your own soul? How can you give someone something else that you can't even give to yourself? How do I start? I'm not working right now. I have 2 children. I love myself and I love others. Penelope, I would really start at the 588 by 5. And if you don't have that cash for the 588 first payment, you can reach out to me. But honestly, try to get that money together, because if you really work it and run with the process, paying your next installments will not be difficult for you. At some point, you just got to say, fuck it. And you've got to be resourceful and get the cash, basically. Right? Hey, gorgeous Eva. I'm going to follow up with you today. I did have a call. It was very sweet, but it really didn't tell me anything about the package, but plugged in the price. Okay, that's interesting, Deb. I'll reach out to you and find out who that was. Maybe they're not with me anymore. Deb, do you want to talk to me, gorgeous? If you do, just message me and I'll give you a phone call. I was written off by the doctors, Kylie says, and put on disability. I haven't worked for 5 years. I healed myself. Wow. And got off all the meds. Wow, Kylie. Yes, come on. Let's do it. You're amazing, Kylie. Bless you. What a beautiful story and powerful story. That's courageous. So much love. Yeah. Okay, Penelope. Yeah, absolutely. Penelope, reach out to me if you want me to talk to you personally about that. Have a heart-to-heart. Okay, divas, I'm sending you so much love. We've got a free class coming next week. We've got another one the week after called the $1 Million Woman Workshop. Lots of free content coming your way. Cannot wait to share it with you. And I'm sending you, hi, Mary, so much love, 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 love. And go and do that activity, the ritual around the gift process. It's going to give you so much insight into your teachings, into your work, into your life lessons, the patterns that keep recurring and the patterns that you need to release. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful process. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for your time today. A million blessings and happy almost New Year. Okay, bye, beauties.